95.7 The Boss, Sunday afternoon with Shad B. This is going to be the behind the scenes video. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do today. You'll see everything behind the scenes, hear the talk, all that kind of thing. If you want to hear the music and hear the actual show, tune to 95.7 FM in the Omaha area or 957 FM, theboss.com. But this is the behind the scenes. You'll get to hear all the exclusive stories, hear what I have to say, and just thank you for tuning in. Show's going to start in about 5 minutes. Theboss.com. But this is a, and just thank you for tuning in. So everybody, today I'm doing something different. If you're listening to the radio show on 95.7 The Boss or www.957fmtheboss.com, this is my birthday month, and so I'm turning 50. So I'm going to play 10 of the songs that were big hits in my birthday year, and then I'm going to play my top 10 favorite songs. And I got some other stuff for you. I have a guest coming. I think you're going to like it. So tune into it over the air. I can't put all the music out there on Facebook like that, but tune in over the air on our website. But if you stay here with me, you'll get all the behind the scenes stories and find out all the latest. 95.7 The Boss. It's now time for Sunday afternoon with Shad B. We're going to get things going here. We're going to go back and go through 10 of the biggest hits of 1975. And the reason I'm doing 1975 is that was the year I was born, and this is my birthday month. So we're going to kick this off. We're going to start things off with the Blackbirds. This is called Walking in Rhythm right here on 95.7 The Boss. Let's go. So 1975 was a neat year for music. You had some really big hits. This first one that I'm playing on the air right now, Walking in Rhythm, was a massive hit for the Blackbirds. They never could top it. They tried, but they never could top it. And so they've kind of been known as like a one-hit wonder group. But that one hit they did, Walking in Rhythm, was a huge hit. It was a hit on the R&B chart, hit on the pop chart, and people just love the song. And to this day, it's a big, big record. It still gets played on oldies radio, both just regular oldies and urban oldies radio a lot. So this song, it's exciting. The song's as old as me, and people still listen to it. They still love it. So it's really cool. Big shout out to everybody watching, too. I appreciate you tuning in for this special behind the scenes of Sunday Afternoon with Shad B. So this is what it's like when we do radio. Sometimes we dim the lights, sometimes we don't. Today I've got the lights turned up in here. No particular reason, but just wanted to. When I was researching for this show, it was fascinating to me, some of the songs that were the biggest records in 1975. One of which was they had the big kung fu craze during that time. So of course we had Carl Douglas's "Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting." Whoa! Those cats are fast as lightning. Remember that song? That was a big #1 record back in 1975. Went up the pop chart, went up the R&B chart. It was a hit. And Carl Douglas was another artist that couldn't really ever top that again. He's always been known as Mr. Kung Fu Fighting. Sometimes having a really big hit the first time you have a hit can be a career ender if you can't ever top it or find something that resonates perfectly with the people right at that time. The artists that I've saw that have had long-term success just keep hitting it out of the ballpark time and time again. They just get better and better. Singing my song. And I wish Facebook would let me crank up the music so you can hear it, but they don't. But turn into our channel or go to our website and you'll be able to hear it. 95.7 The Boss. That's the Blackbirds, Walking in Rhythm. All right, another 1975 jam. This next one here is Gwen McRae. This is the Rockin' Chair right here on 95.7 The Boss. Hey, if you're out there watching, let me know. Jump in my comments and say hi to me or something. Or not. I'm just glad you're listening. like I said, tune to our channel. If you're in the Omaha area, it's 95.7 The Boss FM, or you can go to our website, 957fmtheboss.com, and then you can stream the music and crank it up, get your shoes out and dance. But I love the ones that want to stay for behind the scenes, because I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on Sunday afternoon. I did get a chance today to do the Bobo the Bread Boy podcast. I don't think that's what he calls his podcast, but anyway, it's going to be released later this week. I will put it on social media. So that was a very new experience for me. I was on a podcast, and everybody on the podcast was about half my age, but man, I felt right at home after a little bit. We had a lot of fun, and one of the topics we talked about was blind dates and nightmare experiences that could happen on blind dates. So I think the moral of the story is don't do it. But one of the guys was about to go out on a blind date, so shout out to him. But Bobo the Bread Boy has some great music coming out. He's got one song called Outside that I played last week and the week before. I'll be playing it again next week. That really, it kind of reminds me of Will Smith's Summertime, and the fact that you just catch the vibe from it. You know, that summer, that whole summertime. When I think of summer, I think of cookouts and family reunions and bonfires and camping and pool parties. Mostly pool parties. I love pool parties. So yeah, summertime, and the song's called Outside by Bobo the Bread Boy. Don't have it on the list for today, but I will have it on here for next week. Super excited. Now, interestingly enough, singer Gwen McRae, which just recently passed away, was married to George McRae. Her biggest hit was Rockin' Chair. His was called Rock Me Baby. And for years I thought George McRae had passed away, but it was a mistake. He had reported he had passed away in like the 80s, but he didn't. I think he's still alive today. 95.7 The Boss, staying right with 1975 here. This is Dionne Warwick, letting you know what happens once you hit the road, right here on 95.7 The Boss. I'll never give it your way. All right, so I don't sound quite like Dionne Warwick. But Once You Hit the Road was really the only real single that they promoted for Dionne in 1975 off her Track of the Cat album. A lot of people think that's one of her worst albums, but I think it was actually good. It was produced by Tom Bell, who's a great producer. I think it was just the timing. It was the disco era. Dionne tried to do a little disco, and that just never was Dionne's thing. She even says now that she didn't try to do disco, but if you listen to the Track of the Cat album, you'll hear where she tried to go a little disco, and she shouldn't have. It just wasn't her thing. But the truth was, I actually like the single, and I like several of the songs off there. Tom Bell is an amazing, amazing producer. And we got a surprise guest for you coming in a little while, too. He's still on his way here, but we do have a surprise guest I can't wait for you to meet. So you get to see him first behind the scenes. You'll get to see me let him in the studio. Yes. Heck. 95.7 The Boss. That's Once You Hit the Road by Dionne Warwick from 1975. Now, in 1975, another late night classic was this one here. This is Major Harris, Love Won't Let Me Wait. Right here, 95.7 The Boss. So Major Harris, Love Won't Let Me Wait. What more can I say? I remember when I was a little kid, when this song would come on in the car, my mom would change the radio. She didn't want me to hear it when I was a little boy, but I listen to it now. I'm 50. I'm old enough to hear anything. Probably seen and heard it all. But this here is a great song. Major Harris is another artist that never really hit it big again. But in 1975, he captured that moment of time. And they still play Love Won't Let Me Wait on a lot of oldie stations today. And of course, I've played it here several times for you. So it's a song I always have loved. I know there was some cover versions of it. I think even Luther Vandross covered it. But I've never heard anybody that really took a hold to that song like Major Harris did. He really did good on it. Really, it was his song. In Wonderland, I need to have you next to me. See, this is why they don't pay me to sing. They pay me to spin records, but not sing. People would pay me not to sing. I got that voice that if I sang at the collection period at church, and they say he's going to keep singing until we raise a certain amount, everybody dumped their purse in, dumped their billfold in to get me to stop singing. But believe it or not, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer, and I thought I was really good. Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? Hello?
Hey, Shad, turn your mic up when you're talking. Turn your mic up.
Oh, okay. When I'm over the air or when I'm on YouTube?
No, when you're on the air.
Okay, cool.
Your music coming loud and clear, but your voice is
kind of shaky.
It's kind of low. It's kind of low, so just turn your mic up.
Okay, I sure will.
And then I'll get holler back to make sure.
Okay.
I'll get hands up. I'll get hands up. I'll get your text, let you know it's okay.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right.
All right, thank you. 95.7, The Boss. That's Major Harris, Love Won't Let Me Wait. Here's another one from 75. This is Carl Douglas with Kung Fu Fighting, right here on 95.7, The Boss. So, yeah, Kung Fu Fighting, Carl Douglas, was a big song, both pop and R&B, during 1975. 75 had a lot of interesting things because the music, a lot of new artists came out. A lot of classic artists were starting to falter a little bit because the disco movement that really started in the early 70s, but really 75, it was really taken off by then. So some of your artists, like your Dionne Warwicks, Dionne Warwick would be a good example of it. We're starting to struggle a little bit at that time to sell records and to do shows because disco was taken over, and some of those artists just hadn't like kind of caught the wave of dance music like that. Other artists, however, like Diana Ross, really embraced it and really became iconic in that era. So it's a very interesting time. Music was really making a shift, from the 70s, to the new sound. 95.7, The Boss. This is your boy, Shad B. And we're going through some of the biggest hits of 1975. This next one was a huge hit for Diana Ross. This is a theme from Mahogany. Do you know where you're going to? Right here on 95.7, The Boss. So this one here, theme from Mahogany, Do You Know Where You're Going To, by Diana Ross, was a big, big hit in 1975, theme from Mahogany. And of course, as you know, Diana Ross had huge success with the Supremes in the 60s. In 1970, she proved that she could do it with her big hit, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. It either went to number 1 or number 2, I don't remember which, but it showed she could knock it out of the park on her own without the Supremes. And this was kind of that classic Diana Ross time. Now, right after this, Diana Ross was going to transition to more danceable music and have the songs like I'm Getting Ready for the Love, and then later on, I'm Coming Out, Upside Down. But all that hadn't happened yet. So this was still kind of your more traditional Diana Ross sound. And she still performs now and sounds great. But Diana Ross was very wise because she would transition with the times. You know, after disco went out, the whole disco dancing craze was kind of a thing of the past. Then she started hitting them out with songs like It's My Turn and Endless Love and All of You with Julio Iglesias, and just really staying in touch with what would sell and what people wanted to hear at that time. And that was very that's the reason why I believe she's out there today, still performing, still can pack out concert halls, was doing just that. 95.7, The Boss. That was Diana Ross' theme from Mahogany. Do you know where you're going to? This next song that I'm going to play was #1 on the day that I was born in 1975. This is My Eyes Adored You by Frankie Valli. The #1 song the day that I was born. Amazing. So on a birthday special, you got to be sure and add that song that was #1 the day you were born. And this is My Eyes Adored You by Frankie Valli. And I always liked the song, even long before the internet and finding out what song was #1 the day I was born. I always loved the song. This song was a big hit. I think 3 or 4 record companies turned it down. But this was a hit on the pop chart. It went to #1, and it also got on the R&B chart in the middle of the chart somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but not nearly as high. Um, but it was a song kind of when Frankie Valli kind of faded out a little bit. It kind of was his comeback song that made the way for him to do like the theme from Grease and a bunch of other stuff in the late 70s and early 80s. So it was really cool. Good song. I like it. The next song I have is one that I actually saw it on Soul Train years ago. This is a group called The 3 Degrees. And the name of the song is When Will I See You Again? And The 3 Degrees was another kind of soulful disco-y group that had one hit and floundered. But what a great song. What a great song. When will I see you again? So, yeah. 95.7 The Boss. That was the song that was #1 the day I was born. So, of course, I had to put it on my 50th birthday special because this is my birthday month. This next song here, I first saw it on Soul Train when I was a little kid. It's called When Will I See You Again by the 3 Degrees. I hope you like it. 1975, here we go. 95.7 The Boss. That's the 3 Degrees with When Will I See You Again. Here's the late Van McCoy with one of the biggest hits of 1975. This one's called The Hustle, right here on 95.7 The Boss. Hey, everybody. This is behind the scenes of Sunday Afternoon with Shad B. 95.7 The Boss. This song, Do the Hustle, was a huge hit. 95.7 The Boss. That was the late, great Van McCoy with The Hustle. That was one of the biggest hits of that year, 1975. And I've got one more to play for you that was a major hit in 75. But I wanted to talk a little bit about 1975, which I featured today because it was the year I was born. But we're going to do some more features later this month of different years in the 70s. 75 was a time when music was really changing, and it was changing really fast because disco was coming in and taking a hold over music. So a lot of the soul artists and the pop artists were really starting to struggle. Some of them, like Diana Ross was one, that was really able to kind of find her hold with the disco music, did well. Some of the other artists that were really big artists struggled during that time period, like Dionne Warwick. The song I played for you earlier, Once He Hit the Road, barely made a splash in 75, and that was the single off her album. Tom Bell produced it, so it was a great album, but the timing was off. Now this next song here is one that gets played all the time up until this day, and it was one of the biggest hits of 1975, but of course, how could it not be? It's by one of the greatest groups of all time. This is Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is Shining Star right here on 95.7 The Boss. How can you go wrong with Earth, Wind, and Fire, right? They got Shining Star, September. When I was in Kansas City, they played Reasons all the time. For some reason, I worked at the Bannister Mall, and at night when the stores were closed and you're walking out, for some reason I don't hear Reasons a lot. And that song was just kind of had like this chilling vibe to it when you're walking through this mall that's half empty and there's nobody around. It's just, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. But it was an awesome song. And when I did overnight radio, of course, Reasons was a song that overnight radio, we would reach for that one. That's for sure. 95.7 The Boss. Now we're going to go back a little bit further into the early 70s. This here is Gladys Knight and the Pips with The Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me. Believe it or not, Gladys Knight's version of The Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me is not the original. It was actually a country song by Ray Price called The Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me. And James Cleveland actually did a gospel version of it. And if you look hard enough on YouTube, you can find me under Minister S.R. Bailey. Preaching at Bethlehem Baptist Church. And in part 3 of the video, called Ride or Die for Jesus Christ, part 3, when I do the altar call, I actually sing this song. .7 The Boss. That was Gladys Knight and the Pips with The Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me. A lot of people do not know this. That song is actually a cover. I should have done that last week when we did Behind the Covers. So we'll have to do another episode of that soon. But that was actually started out being a Ray Price song prior to Gladys Knight recording it. But of course, Gladys Knight by far had the biggest and best recording of that song, in my opinion, and definitely outsold everybody. And that became one of her signature songs that she, to this very day, still performs. She's still out there traveling and singing. And I did see on Facebook this morning she's got a little case of the flu. So say a quick prayer for Gladys Knight, that she has a speedy recovery, because we all know that flu is no joke and it's no fun. All right, we're going to do something different today, and I'm going to mix this up a little bit, but this is going to be a little different than normal because this is my birthday month, and I wanted to have a chance to get to know all my listeners better, and for you to get to know me a little better. Among other things, over the next hour and 18 minutes I have left, I'm going to count down my 10 favorite songs of all time. And it may surprise you what some of them are. So we're going to start out with the number 10. This one here is called You Don't Have to Be a Star to Be in My Show. This is by Marilyn McCoo and her husband, Billy Davis Jr. This is a duo that continues to perform today. If you were a child in the time I was in the 80s, Marilyn McCoo was on Solid Gold. They also had their own TV show back in the day. And most importantly, they were a big, big part of the Fifth Dimension. But this song here came out in the late 70s after they had split up from the Fifth Dimension and became what they are today, a husband and wife team. This is number 10 on my list of my 10 favorite songs of all time. This is called You Don't Have to Be a Star to Be in My Show. And you're hearing it right here on 95.7 The Boss. Let's go! Right before COVID, they were on the Huckabee Show on TBN. They sang this. They sang it so good. You're talking about people in their late 70s, early 80s that are singing like they're 40. They were awesome. But I remember when I was a little kid, they always called her the lovely Marilyn McCoo because she was on Solid Gold. Beautiful, beautiful lady. Amazing voice. I remember this song clear back when I was a little kid. It was on a tape my mom had. Love the song then, love it now. You don't have to be a star to be in my show. And you know what? Those two have been married over 50 years. You can tell they meant it. Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr. That's a true, beautiful love story. What a beautiful and great couple. Your star has to shine. I promise I won't sing anymore. Don't click out of the stream. No. I just appreciate everybody that tunes in. I really appreciate whether you listen online, whether you watch the behind the scenes, whether you listen over the air. Thank you for spending time with me on Sundays. I absolutely love you for it. 95.7 The Boss, that's Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr. with You Don't Have to Be a Star to Be in My Show. That's my number 10 on my list of top 10 favorite songs of all time that I'm sharing with you. And I encourage you all to make a list of your top 10 favorite songs of all time. And you can send them to me. You can either text them to me, 531-541-7082. Or put them in the chat if you're watching us on the Facebook Live. Or you can get them to me on our station Facebook page. However you want to do it, let me know. What are some of the songs that you remember from back in the day? Maybe there's a song that brings back some memories to you, and maybe I can play that for you on a future edition of Sunday Afternoon with Shad B. Coming in at number 9. Now suddenly I feel like Casey Kasem counting them down. But coming in at number 9 on my list of my top 10 favorite songs of all time is, of course, this is Gladys Knight. And this here is a song that a lot of people may not have heard by Gladys Knight. It is a cover. It was a Leanne Womack song, actually, to begin with. But this song is called I Hope You Dance. I love this song, and I hope you do too. Here it is. This is Gladys Knight, one of the best singers ever, with I Hope You Dance. Coming in at number 9 today. I Hope You Dance is a great song. A lot of people got confused about the song because when it first came out, it was a Leanne Womack song. She made a video for it, and she made it look like the song was about a mother singing to their unborn child, which it could be. It would fix that. But the songwriter's intent on the song was a person at the end of their life giving advice to their friends, their family, their children, saying, I hope you never lose that sense of wonder. Get your fill to eat, but never lose that hunger. Give faith a fighting chance. Give them some good advice, and when you get the chance to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. So that's what that song was about. Somebody at the end of their life looking back and say, hey, don't take your life for granted, right? And we got to remember that because we think we're invincible. We think we're going to go on forever. But one thing is for certain. Death comes once a person, right? So one day, it may be tomorrow, it may be 80 years from now, but one day will be the last day. And so we got to enjoy it. And not only that, we got to enjoy our friends and our loved ones and our neighbors while we can. There's so many little things. We think we have to spend a lot of money to go and have a good time. Sometimes you can just go out swimming, go out for a drive, go out for ice cream, just go for a walk. Just go do something. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the time that you have. That's really what I Hope You Dance is about. And that's why that's one of my all-time favorite songs. Super hard to put together a list of my top 10 favorites because man, in 50 years of life, there's thousands of songs I love. My personal playlist has like 1,500 songs in it, I think, the last time I checked. Couldn't play all of them for you, so I whittled it down to 10. But I Hope You Dance is such a well-written song, and to hear Gladys sing it, she sang this song on Dancing with the Stars. My grandma, my late grandmother, used to love watching Dancing with the Stars. She'd love to dance when she was younger. I didn't ever know her inner dancing days, but she told me she did. Everybody said, "Oh yeah, your grandma was a great dancer when she was younger." And she loved watching Dancing with the Stars. I never liked watching it, but I knew Gladys Knight was going to be on to sing I Hope You Dance, so I tuned in. I was watched that video a lot on YouTube before singing that song live. What a powerful song. And Gladys Knight has that voice that just, boom, brings it on home. She's been singing since the 1950s. What an amazing lady. And still singing today. .7, The Boss. That was Gladys Knight with I Hope You Dance. And that was number 9 on my list of my 10 personal favorites of all time that I'm sharing with you today. Number 8 song has a real strong Omaha connection. It's from an Omaha artist, in fact. This is from Omaha's own Justin Payne. And this here is there's one of 2 songs that I'm playing today that were songs that I played over and over again when I was sick last year and when I was in the hospital. Trust God was one of the songs that I played over and over again. And to this day, anytime I'm having problems or pain or something going through, this is a song that I reach for myself. This is Omaha's own Justin Payne. And I tell you what an amazing vocalist Justin Payne is, and what a great songwriter. This song is not only well written and executed, but his vocals are flawless. This is called Trust God by Justin Payne, and you're hearing it right here on 95.7 The Boss. And this is number 8 of my top 10 favorites of all time. Justin Payne, he's he's really a classically trained artist. He really is an Omaha treasure. Um, and this song here, the fact that this song isn't on um, the charts, the gospel charts, for being like one of the biggest ones, is beyond me, because this is an amazing song. I love it. And Justin Payne's vocals are just flawless. But not only that, but he's a great songwriter. A lot of artists, um, either are great songwriters or great singers. Very few are both. Justin Payne is both, and I believe he's a professor of music also. But you can tell he was classically trained. He's got that range, and it's just awesome. But yeah, when I was in the hospital for a week last year, at night I would play this song and one other song that's on the list. Over and over and over again. Trying to go to sleep, but those beds at the hospital, I tell you what, you can't sleep. I'm so happy I'm feeling better now. 95.7, The Boss. That song is coming in number 8 in my top 10 favorite songs of all time. And I tell you what, that is an amazing song. And Justin Payne is really an Omaha treasure. What a singer, what a songwriter. Absolutely perfect, flawless song. Um, and I tell you what, when I was in the hospital about a year ago for a week, I couldn't sleep. Those beds they're just not conducive to sleep. Um, and I was in the hospital, and so I just would put in a loop a couple, two, three songs. One of them was Trust God by Justin Payne. The other one was The Extra Mile by Breland. Listening to those songs will keep you up when you're down. At least for me, they did. Hope they do for you as well. But let's just show some love for Justin Payne and for local music in general. We got so much local talent here in Omaha. It is just amazing. This next song has an Omaha connection as well. This one here is coming in at number 7 on my countdown of my top 10 favorite songs of all time. This is Jordan Opieri. He was up here with me a few weeks ago, in fact. This one is called Rosemary and Sunshine, right here on 95.7, The Boss. Big shout out to Jordan. Right before I had my surgery last year, I went to see Jordan at a live concert, and I tell you what, I wasn't feeling good. I was getting sick with a cold. I had a hernia and wasn't supposed to walk very far. I walked 5 blocks in the cold in Benson to get to the coffee house to hear him play, and it was worth it. It was a really good concert. It was really great. The only thing I didn't like is the lady that was making the hot chocolate was coughing when she's making my hot chocolate. I didn't like that. If you work food service and you start coughing, maybe go to the back and get away from people's food. I don't know. That's just me. I'm picky that way. I also don't like it when I get hairs on my food at places, which happened to me somewhere the other day. But that place will remain nameless. I won't tell you. But I told them. They gave me a free meal the next time I came through, though. So it's all good. So who's ready for spring? I am. Anybody got any Resurrection Sunday or Easter Sunday traditions in their family? Mine's, you got to have the deviled eggs. It's all about deviled eggs. Forget dyeing them this year. At $5 a dozen now. We don't have to do all that. Just devil them. Let's eat them. I guess we can still dye them, then eat them, huh? Big shout out to Jordan. He was up here a few weeks ago with me. That was so awesome. I hope we get him to come back again. I got some exciting news. It'll come out later this week, but I recorded a podcast today with, I was on a guest on Bobo, the Bread Boys podcast. So that'll be coming out, I think, on Wednesday. I'll post that on my Facebook and my Instagram. I see some listeners are already starting to add me on Facebook and Instagram. That's great. I love it. You can just follow me everywhere. $95.7 The Boss. 95.7 The Boss. That one there is coming in at number 7 on my list of my top 10 personal favorites of all time that we're counting down today. And that was Omaha's own Jordan Opieri. That's Rosemary and Sunshine. All right, moving on to number 6. Number 6 is going to be Stanley. Now, Stanley just won a Grammy for a song that him and Breland wrote together for Chris Brown. Stanley's also a member in Breland's band and plays the keyboards for Breland as well. I saw Stanley. I did not get to meet him, but I did see him in Chicago last May when I went out to the Breland concert, and he's a very good musician, great songwriter. This song here is called This Way. This is a song that's talking about, you know, what if somebody reached out, right, to somebody that's hurting. Instead of judging them, saying, you know, take the weeds out of the garden, forget them, all that kind of thing. They're saying, what if somebody tried hugging him before he ran away? So this song is a great one. I love this song, and it's coming in today at number 6 on my countdown. This song is called This Way by Stanley, right here on 95.7 The Boss. Stanley and Breland have been writing songs together for years, since Stanley was like in middle school, I think, and Breland was in high school when they started writing songs together. So they've been writing songs together for a long time and wrote some great ones. They actually both sound similar style-wise, but Breland's a little bit more country. Stanley's a little bit more R&B, but they have some similar characteristics in their vocals, probably because they just work together so much on music and recording. $95.7 The Boss. This next one here, this is Stop, Look, Listen to Your Heart by Johnny Mathis, and it's coming in at number 5 on my countdown. Hey, where are you at? Oh, perfect. I'll come let you in. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'll come let you in right now. All right. Hey, how's it going? Good. See you, bro. Straight down that way. I'll show you. Oh, this is cool. A little quiet around. Yeah, too. There you go. No problem. Right down there. Right there. Right there. I'll leave the door open. Right there. Yep. Whew. Got a special guest for you. You'll see him in a minute, folks. Whew. Come on in. Just wherever you want, right here or right there, wherever you like. And just so you know, we are doing behind the scenes live on YouTube so they can hear us.
What's up?
Did you listen to the show on the way in?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I live in Lincoln. What's up? Let me see.
Yeah, they can see you. I'm about to go back on the air here. $95.7, The Boss. That was coming in at number 5 of my personal list of the top 10 greatest songs of all time. That was Johnny Mathis with Stop, Look, Listen to Your Heart. I guess it's just called Stop, Look, Listen, but I call it Stop, Look, Listen to Your Heart. All right, coming in at number 4, and you can tell from my t-shirt I'm a big Breland fan. Number 4, this is called Natural. This is by Breland, right here on 95.7 The Boss. Let's go.
That's fire.
So this, everybody that's watching behind the scenes, say hi to them, T-Law Vibes. This is the famous T-Law Vibes.
What's up, y'all?
Former Husker,
Yes, sir.
number 36. We were talking about you. I recorded a podcast today, everybody, and we were actually talking about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're talking about your football days.
Hey, shout out to Bobo, the bread boy, and shout out to Dewey Cox, man. Those are my homies, man.
Ah, definitely. We played a song with Dewey Cox in it last week.
Mm-hmm.
Outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire. Dewey's, like, those are my homies, man.
Yeah, Outside. Bobo the Bread Boy featuring Dewey Cox.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be playing that again next Sunday, too.
And shout out to Trev Luciano, man. He's also from Omaha.
Ah.
Yeah, we need to get him on there, too.
All right, definitely.
It's going to be cool, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And everybody, check out my brother's hat here.
Y'all see it? It says TEELAWVIBES,
Yeah.
man. A little prototype. We're going to have some of y'all so you guys can get it. So.
Yeah. So see, when I'm telling you about stories about my little brother, here he is. T-Law Vibes.
We're finally on here, man.
What?
We're finally on here together, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. I'm talking about, man. Oh, Braylon. Oh, yeah. I love this song.
The fun part about this song is they told Breland may as well forget it when they heard it because it has a Shania Twain sample in it. They said Shania doesn't approve samples. She approved his sample and said, hey, why don't you come record with me, and let's go on tour together. And he got to perform in Madison Square Garden, among other places, with Shania Twain, which is 20 miles from his hometown.
That's really dope.
Yeah. And did a song with Shania for the Twisters soundtrack.
I feel like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fire. It's getting down in that video, too.
Yeah. Country girl. 95.7, The Boss. It's your boy Shad B. We're counting down my 10 favorite of all time. I got my little brother T-Law Vibes up in the studio with us. What's up, T-Law?
What's up, man? T-Law Vibes on in Omaha. What's up, Omaha, man? What's up, O?
This is the artist behind the song Showtime that we've been playing. And he's got more new music coming out.
Absolutely.
So we're going to keep rolling. But this next one here, and this is also former Husker number 36, Thomas Lawson.
What's up, y'all?
Famous Thomas Lawson. They still talk about you in downtown Beatrice, though, guys. They know about you.
Now I'm making music, and now we're like just crossing paths, man. That's
yeah. He went from baseball to football to music.
And here we are, Shad.
And here we are.
Killing it, man.
Killing it. Coming in today at number 3 of my top 10 favorite songs of all time. This song here is called Alone at the Ranch. This one's by Breland. Right here on 95.7, The Boss. Now this song here,
Alone at the Ranch, yeah.
Alone at the Ranch. This one's an interesting one because Breland said this is song as if country and R&B had a love child.
Mm-hmm.
Alone at the Ranch.
Absolutely. That's so cool.
I love
He's a really good artist, man.
Yes. Did you see the video I sent you of him today?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. His whole energy is just like, it makes you gravitate toward him.
Yeah.
Breland, if you're listening, man, I'd love to do a song with you, bro. Straight up.
Hey,
man.
it may very well happen.
For real, though. I think it would be fun.
That would be cool.
You know,
Breland and T-Law-Vibes.
all day, man. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
So beautiful. The song is beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is beautiful, y'all. So if you don't know Breland, go follow him on your Spotify and YouTube, TikTok. I know his TikTok is huge.
Yeah.
But just to support him because he's just an authentic artist, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt.
It's really cool. Yeah. Such a wonderful mix, too.
Yeah.
It's like you got the country sound and then you got his R&B feel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And great production.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Real music is coming back where you can feel it, man.
It is.
You know?
If you don't feel a vibe from it, it's not really all that good.
That's why they call me TEELAWVIBES, y'all.
Yes.
Always bringing good vibes, man.
Yeah.
No matter what. Always.
Yeah.
Got to. You know. It's really cool. And it's fun. It's funny because it's finally sunny out after we went through all that crazy weather here in Nebraska.
Without a doubt.
Because I live in Lincoln, so I wonder, like, Omaha has all these hills. I always feel like it's all that ice. That would be crazy.
It is. It is. There's a hill on Bedford around 45th and Bedford. If you're from Omaha, you know that hill. You just start sliding down it. And I tell you what, even if you don't normally pray, hey, even the atheists are praying when they're going down that hill. When there's ice on it, you just, whoop. There's one in Benson, too, that's like that.
Wow.
And
That's so crazy. What's up?
What's up?
What's up, everybody?
That was Breland, Alone at the Ranch. That one is coming in at number 3 on my top 10 favorites of all time. Now, this next song here, I don't know, my in-studio guest, TEELAWVIBES, I think he knows this song.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might know some of it.
Yeah.
You think you know this one here?
A little bit.
This one here is Showtime. This is TEELAWVIBES.
What's up, y'all? Hey, I hope y'all enjoy it. Thanks for listening and tuning in, man. I got so much more music coming and visuals for the music and content, so stay tuned, man.
Oh yeah, he's the king of visuals. He is the king of visuals. He's got all kinds of crazy visuals. They're like these little light show things on his. How do they follow you on Instagram and TikTok?
Well, it's at TEELAWVIBES, TEELAW vibes, VIBES, all together on every social media. And I mean, you can Google it and go and follow me everywhere. I have my music that's going to be posted on all the streaming services here soon. I had to fix some corrections that were wrong with my music. I had some music up, gonna upload it soon, but I'm glad you guys like Showtime. So
All
much
right.
more coming.
Here we go. We're coming in at number 2 on my top 10 favorites of all time. This is Showtime, TEELAWVIBES. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, that's really cool, man. And then you got, those are dope songs too. And then you have that one. Oh, that's fire. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's dope, man.
And he's got one coming out that I was telling him on the podcast the first time I had to hear it. I had to pull over with that one inside.
Yeah,
inside.
Yeah. Can't wait for you guys to hear that and see the visuals. They're gonna be shot by Dewey Cox, man. He's an awesome videographer as well. Omaha. Let y'all know. Hey, I gotta shout out my homeboy Shad. His birthday's on Tuesday, so if you're following him anywhere, make sure you say happy birthday on Tuesday.
A week from Tuesday.
A week from Tuesday?
Yeah. I had it all wrong the other day when I said coming Tuesday.
A week from Tuesday.
A week
Correction.
from Tuesday. I knew it was Tuesday.
It's all good, man.
But it's my birthday month. Next month is T-Law's birthday month.
Yeah.
T-Law Vibes' birthday month. So we got
Aries, man.
2 months of birthday shenanigans for us.
Yeah. Plan on seeing me here on Sundays, man. Kicking it with Shad B.
Yeah.
You know, bring me some good vibes up in here, no pun intended.
Yeah.
So
look at the hat, everybody.
see?
Purple hat.
Purple's my favorite color to all the purple
Awesome
people out there.
95.7, the boss. That was T-Law Vibes himself in the studio with Showtime. And we're going to keep rolling. Now coming in at my number 1 favorite song of all time. This song here kept, between this one and the Justin Payne Trust God song, kept me going the week I was in the hospital. I played this all night long when I was trying to sleep, but you can't ever sleep in those beds.
That's beautiful.
So this one here is called The Extra Mile, and it's by Breland, and it's right here on 95.7 The Boss. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, we in here.
Yeah, we're in here. Gotta get some shots.
I gotta get some shots, man.
Yes.
Yeah, we in here too.
You get them?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're in here. Good. I wanted us to get some shots to post.
Yeah, we'll get some more shots too.
Okay.
So your birthday's a week from Tuesday?
Yeah.
What is the actual day?
18th.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, see, yeah, 18. Mine's April 14.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what's your zodiac sign?
I have no idea. I don't do that stuff.
March 18th. I'm gonna look it up right now. To all the viewers out there, if you're a March 18th birthday, if you know already, man, comment. If you don't, I'm about to find it out right now. Because I'm an Aries. You're a Pisces, bro.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Pisces.
So does it say Pisces and Aries get along or no?
Yes.
They do get along?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Man, we believe in God up here. Bro.
Yeah, I know that.
No, I was just like, it's so funny because like I got it on my chest, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I like tattoos though. But no, Pisces. Let me see. Let's see what it says, bro. To all the viewers out there, if you don't know, we're finding out some things right now. Says, while Aries and Pisces can be good friends, their compatibility can be challenging due to their contrast personalities as fire sign and a water sign. You're a water sign.
Oh.
But that's good though, bro. Because like if I get like super passionate about something, you can just chill me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, calm down.
Like jumping out of an airplane.
Yeah. Right.
You're 40. You don't feel like you know, when you're in the Huskers.
No, but I feel good though.
You feel good.
I ain't jumping out of no plane. Man.
Good.
Not right now, anyway.
Never, unless it's on fire. That's the only way out.
If you've ever jumped out of a plane, let me know. It's one of my. It's on my bucket list. It might be my last check mark.
Do that one last. Do that one last because you might not be able to do the rest of them. 95.7 The Boss. That's Breland with the Extra Mile. And I tell you what, that song there has a couple of points in it that just blow my mind. Even though the skies look gray, I see the sun shining anyway. The tiniest shift. Now catch this part, right? Hey, preachers out here, you could preach on this next Sunday if you're stuck finding your message. The tiniest shift is the difference between living and truly being alive. So I keep on running, going the extra mile. All right, the next one here, and that was my number one favorite song of all time.
That's fair.
This next one here, this is a new one. We played it the last couple weeks for you. This is Pastor Juan Adams and Outlet Worship. This is called Heaven Belongs to You. You know I got to bring you some gospel because it is Sunday.
It is Sunday.
So this is Pastor Juan Adams and Outlet Worship out of Louisiana. Heaven Belongs to You. And a big shout out to Pastor Juan. You've been showing me mad support on social media. I love it. Here we go. Pastor Juan Adams and Outlet Worship.
That's cool. So we're here. How far down do you go?
Oh, I've already went through all this.
No, on the left.
Oh, on the left, that stuff? Mm-hmm. That's just my playlist and stuff.
Okay. Oh, you have it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
So, yeah. So, up here, I just have He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, and Insecure by Marcus Rogers. Right. And then we can play what we want. So then we're going to talk. And did you send me clocking in?
No, you guys will hear clocking in hopefully next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be fun. Yeah, yo, that's fun.
Yeah.
Who's out on here? Actually, can we exit that?
Yeah. And I'm sharing this. It's also going out on my own page too.
Will you share the link with me?
Yeah.
Is it just Facebook?
Yeah. I wanted to be sure we got this archived.
Oh, for sure.
Our first time on the air together.
Oh, fun. Turn up, y'all.
There, I sent it to you on Facebook. And I'll tag you in it.
Hope you guys are enjoying the show. 95.7 Boss.
There we go.
Oh, you sent them through Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, and then I also tagged you, so it'll go to your page.
Oh, there it is. Watching in real time.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's pretty cool. I'm going to send this to... Man, I hope y'all love music out there, man. I know I do.
Me too.
Music, food, entertainment. Mm-hmm. No, I want you to play everything that you already have planned to play, bro.
95.7, The Boss. That is Pastor Juan Adams and Outlet Worship. And that is called Heaven Belongs to You. The next one is a 95.7 First Spin. This song here is called Insecure by Marcus Rogers. Right here on 95.7, The Boss. And we're going to do a full-blown interview with you next.
Next week?
No.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yep, you're being put on the spot now.
That's fine.
All right, there we go.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you want to jump out of an airplane, then put that on the bottom of your bucket list.
I'm definitely gonna jump out of an airplane sometime. I just want to feel that, to see what it feels like.
Let's get the rest of the bucket list.
But I'd rather jump out of a plane than bungee jump. I know that sounds weird, but
You mean you want to jump with a parachute?
Instead of a bungee connected to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm gonna go shut that door.
Which one?
Oh, yeah. Before I go back on the air, I will. I think somebody sounds stuck out there. Let me go see real quick. I got like a minute before I go back to the air.
I'll entertain y'all. What's going on? I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday.
Hey, how's it going? Good. How are you? Pretty good.
Yeah, this is perfect, bro.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
I got all kinds of questions for you.
I might have to plead the fifth, but it's okay. It's
All
okay,
right.
y'all.
Got all kinds of questions for you.
Okay.
$95.7, The Boss. That's new music from Marcus Rogers. That one's called Insecure. And Marcus is out of Chicago. I got to meet him briefly. I just got to shake his hand. But I do know his mother, a very nice lady as well. But yeah, Marcus Rogers, Insecure. Check him out. He's got like, I don't know, 7 or 8 albums out already.
That's cool.
So yeah. And he's also the pastor of Firehouse Church in Chicago. So Marcus is doing big things out there in Chicagoland. All right, now I've got in the studio my little brother TEELAWVIBES. Now, I'm going to put him on the spot. All right, so the first thing we're going to do with TEELAWVIBES is 10 quick questions. Okay. The goal of the question is it's one or the other, right?
Okay.
And it's to answer the question as quickly as possible. All right?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Cake or pie?
Cake.
All right. Buttercream or whipped frosting?
Buttercream.
All right. Candles or noisemakers?
Candles or noisemakers?
Yeah.
Candles.
Okay, yeah, it was his birthday themed.
Oh, okay.
All right. Coke or Pepsi?
that's bro. We live in like a Pepsi like state, right?
Right.
Coke.
Okay. Same here. I like it.
Right.
I'll drink them both, but Coke is a little better.
Coke.
Coke is a little better.
It just tastes better. I don't know.
Unless they're in Coca-Cola flavored Oreos, which him and I did a reaction video to.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Do not eat. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola Oreos. Are not.
Yeah. Coca-Cola Oreos are rough.
Yeah.
Oreos are good. Coca-Cola good.
Mm-hmm.
Mixed together, very bad. All right.
I mean, when I drank Pepsi was cool, but Coke was always better though for a mixer.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying that. Forgive me, Nebraska. I love y'all.
All right. Runza or Valentino's?
Valentino's.
Let's see. Walmart or Target?
Target.
Vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream?
Vanilla.
Hamburger or tacos?
Tacos.
Pineapple on pizza or no?
My mom's Hawaiian and Samoan, y'all. So like, I have and accepted it, but like, I wouldn't choose that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not hating on it.
Yeah, I know.
I would eat it if it was like served, but it's not something that I'd like. Oh, I want to get some pineapple on my pizza.
Okay, you don't want it added on there.
No, it's not like if it was there, I'll eat it.
Right, but you don't order it that way. When you're filling out your online order, you don't click add pineapple.
No. No.
All right, and let's see, country or rock?
Rock for sure.
All right.
Absolutely.
So tell us about TEELAWVIBES. What made you want to become an artist?
Well, it's something that, I mean, back when I played at Nebraska, I mean, the homies, the guys that I played with, I mean, I was always singing. It was something that I've always wanted to do. I did talent shows all the time and danced in high school, obviously. And it was just fun. I don't know. I wanted to do it since I was like really, really young in age, but then took off with sports. Sports was just more of a thing that our household was doing. But like now that I have the freedom to do it, man, I'm just going all in. I love it.
Awesome. So let me ask you this: if you had it to do all over again, would you have went more in the musical direction?
Mm-hmm. I definitely would have gone like performance arts type school. But no, I love like, it's hard to say if you could do it again though, but like, cause I don't regret anything, but like, I don't know. I love music and dancing. I feel like it's one of the best expressions, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just dope.
You connect with people through music and performance art.
Yeah.
We were talking about that today on this podcast I was on with Bobo the Bread Boy.
Bobo.
And we were talking about he has a fan in Canada.
That's so awesome.
That's like one of his best friends now.
Yeah.
And they never met. They live in a different country. The whole culture of Canada is way different than the culture of Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah.
But you connect with an artist, right? Because you feel something in their music.
Right.
Right. That's like me with Breland's music. Some of his music, I'm like, man, I could have wrote it if I was a good songwriter.
Right.
And TEELAWVIBES, he's got a song that I can't wait till it comes out for radio called Inside. I get it. Mm-hmm. It's one of those songs that you connect with the artist.
Right.
Don't matter what's going on, you connect with them when you hear it.
I can't wait for Dewey to shoot the visuals for it. It's going to be really heartfelt. I think you guys are going to really like it.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
I'm a singer mostly than a rapper, you guys. So like I sing more, and I'm going to be showing a lot more of that coming out. So.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, he is. It's exciting. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to bring these songs to you guys.
Yeah.
All right, so the next song has a Nebraska connection to it. My grandfather actually told me about this song when I was a little boy.
That's cool.
There's a song out called He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. And the way they got it, the version I heard when I was a kid was by the Hollies, but I found a version I thought was even cooler because it was David Ruffin and his brother Jimmy Ruffin singing together.
Oh, wow. Cool.
David Ruffin was the lead singer for many years for the Temptations. Jimmy Ruffin was famous in himself for What Becomes of the Broken Hearted, one of my favorite Motown songs. But He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother came about because there were two boys at Boys Town, and the older brother was carrying the younger brother. And somebody came up to the older brother and said, wow, isn't he kind of heavy? He's kind of big for you to be carrying.
Right.
And the little boy said, nah, he ain't heavy. He's my brother. And so that kind of like spread around in the 40s and 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And by the 70s, of course, somebody wrote a song about it. Half the artists in the world played it.
And fell in love with it.
And fell in love with it. So I'm going to play this for my little brother, TEELAWVIBES. He ain't heavy. I love you too, little bro.
I could get heavy. I love food, man. Don't stop playing with me. I will eat some food up, boy. I will get heavy over here.
All right. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Here we go. 95.7, The Boss.
You funny, bro. This is cool, though. I love the vibe in here, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How to move the mic out of your face so they can see you on the camera.
Yeah.
They're going to still hear you all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I got it turned all the way up.
Is there a mic, obviously, for this?
Yeah.
So this one's going here, that one's going there?
No, the YouTube automatically just records every sound in here.
Oh, okay.
These are just the air mics.
Mm. I should show my face.
There you go.
I gotta start the hat. My favorite color. You understand? Which one? What's next?
More talking to you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Because I got through all my songs.
No,
So
that's
I'm going to
awesome.
throw some more. I'll throw one in at the end.
You probably couldn't play the bars right now.
Yeah, I can.
Oh my gosh, I like it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
DeBarge, I like
Yeah.
it. If you don't know that song, go and listen to it.
Yeah.
The DeBarge family, man. I like it.
Yeah.
Mm.
We'll talk about the DeBarge family, and then, while we're talking about it, I will pull it up and play it.
Yeah, man.
That'll be our closing song.
That'd be perfect. Hope you guys have enjoyed me just showing up extra late.
Hey.
I'm gonna be here at 2:00 when my boy Shad gets on, man, so we can vibe all the way out.
Yeah.
Calling myself out on the radio. It's all good. That's why you just say that. You're like, yeah, you kind of. It's all good. That's why we work, man.
Yeah.
Like fire and ice, fire and water, bro.
Yeah. You're fire and I'm water.
Yeah, like a steam engine train, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you get along well with water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Teach all those babies and kids in Lincoln.
Yes, this guy here is a swim instructor too.
Mm-hmm. I'm a swim instructor and personal trainer in Lincoln. But obviously my dream is to be a wonderful star in music.
Yes.
And entertainment. So.
And it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. I'm having fun with it and living life to the fullest, man. Grateful to be on here, 95.7 Boss, William King, having us on, having me on, taking care of you guys. Man.
Yeah.
So, feels like my head is crooked. There we go.
Oh, here's one I didn't cover on the air.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball or football?
I'm gonna have to go with football. Yep. I didn't play enough baseball to like really. I love baseball. I was just the reason I stopped playing is because I was afraid of getting hit with the baseball.
Oh yeah. Yeah, with football though, you get hit with some pretty big guys though.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's just like I'd take my chances with that. Like the baseball was too unpredictable for me.
Yeah.
You know. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, definitely. Football all day.
95.7 The Boss here with T-Law Vibes.
What's up, y'all?
And that is David Ruffin and his brother Jimmy Ruffin. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. And that's the whole thing about brotherhood. When one falls down, the other one's got to pick him up and keep moving, right? And so, that's how we do.
All day, man. Ever since I met you, brother.
Ever since day one, yeah.
Day one.
All right. Now you had a request. What was the name of the artist?
DeBarge.
DeBarge? Oh, look at that. The song you want to come up first.
Man, if y'all don't know, I know all my old heads in Omaha and maybe putting the new kids on. Man, DeBarge, y'all gonna love it, man. The music is fire.
All right, here we go. This is DeBarge with I Like It. I almost said I like it. I love it.
I know, but like I think that's where we got the I like it, I love it from this song. It has to be. No,
there's a country song
that was before this.
No, afterwards. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Tim McGraw.
Yeah, Tim McGraw.
Yeah, he could record with Nelly.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why brilliant, bro. Like, Tim McGraw, Nelly, TEELAWVIBES, Breland.
Yeah, Breland's done one with Nelly.
That's so awesome.
High Horse.
Oh yeah, that's a one. I love that song.
Get up off of that high horse. Big shout out to Breland and Stanley. Congratulations on that Grammy.
Absolutely.
And there was a song I was telling you about, Who's Holding Donna Now? Do you see? I got it saved in my playlist.
Right. That's cool. That's so awesome. I wonder why this keeps popping. Oh. Hope y'all are listening to the radio station as you're watching us here on Facebook Live, y'all.
So we'll come back, say our final thing, throw a song on.
What are you going to play for the last song? What do you think?
Let's see. We got I Like It goes another 2.5 minutes. That's going to put us at 3:54. We'll end out with Who's Holding Donna Now by DeBarge.
That'll be perfect. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, DeBarge double play. Man, this is so cool having you come up here.
Man, it's going to be every week, man.
Cool.
We're going to be building this up so you guys can enjoy the wonderful, entertainment of me and Shad B. Shad B and TLV, TEELAWVIBES.
Yeah.
I'm the energy one. He's like, Shad is the one that's like always telling me to calm down. Not calm down, but like,
nah,
you ain't saying anything. I almost swore.
Uh-huh.
I was like, you don't ever say shh. You just like, go ahead. And then like, learn from your successes or failures, bro. For real. That's funny. So don't forget, Shad B's birthday is a week from Tuesday. And I thought it was on Tuesday. And so did he.
Yeah. We already started celebrating.
Yeah, we already started celebrating.
You only make it to 50 once.
Straight up.
Some people don't make it there at all.
May they be in heaven with Jesus, kicking it with all our loved ones that have passed on. Definitely. Life is wonderful, man. I love like these experiences, like what you're seeing right now. It's life, man. Like living life to the fullest and experiencing it. I think it's wonderful. I think it's really cool. And shout out to Omaha, man. How are y'all? Hope y'all doing good. With all them hills.
Yeah.
Omaha got them hills over here, man. Nah, it's cool though.
Imagine walking to school if you had one of those hills. There's
The
ice on
ice,
it.
man.
And you might get there real quick though.
If you're going, maybe that's where they got the term, uphill both ways, because Omaha got some hills like that. Gotta love it though. They keep us, and they just handle it. Omaha will just be handling it.
Oh yeah. $95.7 the boss. That's to barge with.
I like it.
I like it. All right. So we want to thank you for tuning into this very special edition where we're celebrating my birthday month.
That's how I celebrate it.
Yeah, if it wasn't 50 in front of the birthday, I'd rather be turning like 20 or.
Right.
Maybe I could trade ages with Bobo.
Right.
He could be 50.
Right.
Yeah, he could be 50 and I'll be whatever age he is. How about that? I'm not sure what age he is, but I'm sure it's a better age than 50. I like that one.
Hey, it's beautiful. It's a blessing to make it to 50, bro. It's a beautiful blessing.
It is. Not everybody gets there.
No, man.
And big shout out to Breland for telling me today that he thought that I was maybe 39 going on 40.
Let's go, man.
Big shout out to Breland. So
hey, that's what's up.
You made my day, bro. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. We're going to close things off here with Who's Holding Donna Now by DeBarge right here on 95.7, The Boss.
Mm-hmm. That's perfect, bro.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll see how we close out the show.
Oh, yeah.
If I got through the list.
Yeah, we'll start making. This is really cool, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Really, really awesome. Hope you guys are enjoying the show and enjoying the music. If you have any questions, feel free to follow us, DM us, hit us here. If you have any suggestions, I guess.
Yeah, song request.
We have song requests. We want to play local artists and up and coming in that little segment that we have of the show.
Yeah.
But just feel free to hit us up.
Definitely.
What up?
No, I haven't been in there.
Hey, Shad, where's the bathroom at here?
Oh, right down the
What's
hall.
up, Walter?
Hey, what up, bro?
Myra, man.
How you doing, man?
Pleasure, man. What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas.
TEELAWVIBES is what I go by.
Okay.
On the music tip.
On the music tip. Word, man.
Yeah, just getting over here with my homeboy Shad.
100, man.
Yeah, we definitely wake up, brother.
Yeah, hey, I'm with it, man.
Hey,
I
I'm
agree.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah. I'm on Instagram, Myra Chris Official.
Nice to meet you.
Man, likewise, I'm going to check your music out, man.
Absolutely,
Already,
man. I
man.
appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Right down the hall on the right side, like first door. Yeah,
Okay.
just go, yeah.
Okay. All the way down to the right.
Yep, right there, the first one to the right there.
Sorry, y'all.
Yep.
Meeting and greeting, networking, you know what I'm saying? It's always happening over here at 95.7 with your boy Shad D. And
Sunday
now
afternoon with Shad B and T-Law Vibes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Be sure and tune in next week, everybody. We're going to be counting down 10 of the best songs of 1970. 1970 was a great year for music. It was the year Diana Ross proved that she didn't need the Supremes. She right out of the, soon as she left the Supremes, bam, right to the top of the chart.
Right out of the gusto.
Ain't no mountain high enough. That's the one. We'll have it. We'll have Diana Ross. We got music from 1970 from Dionne Warwick. We got a lot.
It's gonna be fun.
Ella Fitzgerald.
100%. Ain't no mountain high enough.
There you go. Maybe we'll just let T-Law Vibes sing it.
Let me warm up my vocals for it. But ain't nothing like the original. The numero uno, you know?
.7, The Boss. Stay tuned for more great music coming up next. Thank you so much for tuning in today to Sunday Afternoon with Shad B and T-Law.
T-Law Vibes.
There we go. Be sure and, oh, go ahead.
Who'd you think it was? You know
Who you think it was? So be sure and tune in next week. We're going to be featuring hits from 1970. We're talking about Diana Ross, Dionne Warwick, Ella Fitzgerald, the Four Tops. So much more, so much music. Get your dancing shoes ready. We're going to have a great show next week for you.
Wonderful.
Stay tuned and stay locked right here on 95.7 The Boss, Omaha, 95.7 FM, The Boss.
And to y'all, hope you enjoyed the show, man.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Huh?